A happy, blessed, most amazing, phenomenal day. Whatever day you are watching this, may that day be so blessed. Listen, y'all, this segment right here, I definitely wanted to label removing fear from your life. Because I know a lot of people, man, there's a lot of people out there who are shackled and literally crippled by fear. And it's wild because they allow themselves to be so suppressed by it that they're afraid to take a chance, afraid to take the opportunity, afraid to make a move. And I want to give you something that you could take a mental note of, that the acronym to fear is false evidence appearing real, which means you literally have the power in your hands, the power of the tongue, the power of the mind. And I definitely want to give back a lot that you can counteract that emotion, fear. Like I always tell people this, danger is very real. All right, there's so much danger in the world, but fear is a choice. Excuse me, fear is a choice, which means you have the power. And it's just getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of the box. Listen, I understand that not everything is going to be sunshine and rainbows, but I tell you this, when you learn to remove fear, like just take it and throw it in the garbage. The first step is acknowledging it. It's understanding, like, okay, I'm scared, I fear this, I fear that, or I'm afraid of this. And acknowledge it, accept it, then throw it away, because then you can focus and drive on it. Like I always say this, in life it's 10% what happens to you, and it's 90% how you react to things. I'm telling you, when you really set that perspective in mode, it'll change everything. And with fear, the one thing you can do with fear, you can literally take fear and use that as a weapon. You can use fear to break limits, break ceilings, break limitations. I'm telling you, break barriers. You'll take things to a whole nother level. But you got to learn how to channel that. Like, all right, I may be scared, but I'm going after it, whatever. And it's crazy. So many people are afraid of many things in many areas. They're afraid because they don't have the time. They're afraid because they don't have money. They're afraid of people's criticism. They're afraid to fail. People are afraid to succeed. And it's true. People are afraid to succeed. It's wild, but it's the truth. You know, so diving in even in those areas to help. Like, the one thing, if you're afraid of people's criticism, I always tell this, man, people are always going to judge. No matter what, they're going to have their own personal opinion and their own point of view. The only thing that you can do is respect their point of view, respect their personal opinion. If they don't respect you, your personal opinion, your point of view, then that's their karmic energy. Always keep that in mind. I promise you off the bat, that'll set you free. Other things that you can do is, like, if you're afraid to fail, fail forward. Literally, just fail forward, because that's the only way you grow. That's the only way you develop. That's the only way you evolve, taking things to a whole nother level, by trial and error. And I understand. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. For those who are afraid to succeed, I don't know what to tell you. Because look at your situation now. What's the next 10, 20 years gonna look like for you, when people be like, oh man, I don't have the money or the time to get started? You don't have the money, you don't have the time. Well, I'll tell you something. If you don't have the time, it's time management. You could take an hour out of your day and you can accomplish a lot in an hour. That's 60 minutes. Whether it's working out, reading a book, working on your zen, your life, your atmosphere, your mental state, you can do a lot in an hour. And if you don't have the money, think about it. If you don't have the money to do what you want to do, if there's an emergency that hits, and the money that you have is going to set you back because of that emergency, like, tell me, how long do you want to live that way? How long do you want to stay in that situation? And like I said, it goes back. What's the next 10, 20 years going to look like for you? You don't have the money to invest in yourself. It's not about an opportunity. It's not about the money. It's not about owning your own business, your own franchise, your own home-based business. It's investing in yourself because you know where it's going to lead. I always say this to people. I'm telling you, like, with passive income and residual income, I know people fear what they don't understand. And maybe this might give you clarification. One, it's money that's going to come to you forever, right? Oh, keep that forever. Two, it's money that gets passed down to your children's children's children. It's called generational wealth. Three, it's money that's always going to grow. Building a legacy. I said, if that doesn't motivate somebody, then they deserve to be broke. I'm telling you the truth. It's crazy. It's wild, the people's mindset. And other people, they're afraid of criticism. They're afraid of being judged. I'm like, yo, people are going to talk regardless. If they're going to talk, might as well give them something to talk about. The people are afraid of family, friends, co-workers, associates. Like, it is what it is. Like, might as well do what you want to do. Go after it. And you're going to, trust me, it's about the journey. You're going to change. You're going to grow into something, the better version of you. That's what it's about. But when you have fear holding you back, scarcity, skepticism, that's you're only delaying the inevitable. You're never gonna make progress. You're never gonna get out of your comfort zone. You're gonna be stuck. You're gonna miss out, and it goes in all areas. You can miss out on the opportunity to talk to a girl, to talk to a guy. You're gonna miss out on the opportunity that can change your financial status. If you don't change your situation, you might never you won't have the time to get physically fit, to read the books that you want. I'm telling you, it's people put their excuses first. I always say this: stop putting your excuses over your solution. Stop putting your problems over your opportunity. You understand, these obstacles, they're there to challenge who you are, what you're about, what you're made of, ready to take it to the next level. That's what it's about. You got to take it as is, because if you don't, you'll forever be stuck in the same place for the rest of your life. Then you're conformed. Some people are inside miserable, that they make other people miserable. Some people don't want to see other people succeed because they're not successful. They're not free emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, they're not. And I've seen it, I've witnessed it, and it's wild, the impact it has on relationships, whether it's family, friends, associates, colleagues, you name it. It's powerful, like, this stuff. And I want you to know that right here, take this in. You're getting this for free. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to people who really spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on personal development. Take it from somebody who's willing to give it on and pass it on and pay it forward. You're taking this for free. Like one of the books I'm reading, the 10X Rule, it's literally, I love it. Grant Cardone, like, it's literally taking your goals and your thoughts, your actions, 10 times higher than you would. And I love one thing he puts in perspective. It's like, would you rather want to fall short on a small goal, or would you rather fall short on a goal that's 10 times huge that you would have ever made, between, let's say, 100,000 or a mil? Like, man, I would rather fall short on aiming a mil than aiming 100,000. Like, it's just, like I said, it's all about perspective. It takes 30 days to create a habit. Remember that. With all this fear that's going on, I'm telling you, do not be a sheep. Focus on you, because the better you, that's what you deserve. Your family, your friends deserve. You deserve the better you out of life, and you can have it. There is no limitations. The only limitations you have are the ones you gave yourself. The only limitations you have are the ones you've been told you have. You know what I'm saying? And life is possible. I'm telling you. Don't be afraid. Take fear, throw it in the garbage. Take fear, let that drive you to the next level. But it's all on you. You have that power. I hope this helps all across the board. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Help your boy out. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed. I'll see you soon.